Now next topic is remaining scheduling algorithms. Among them, preemptive scheduling is the first one. As per preemption is concerned, preemption means interruption. Preemption means interruption. Now in this example, if you consider that task 1 is highest priority task, task 2 is medium priority task, and task 3 is lowest priority task. Now you assume that task 2 is running now. Task 2 is running, which is medium priority task. Now it is having, for example, 100 instructions, and it is in between execution of the 50th instruction or 50th programming instruction, 50 line. On 50th line, task 1 is requesting, if this is requesting. So the scheduler which follows preemptive scheduling algorithm preempt or interrupt the function which is going on respective to the task 2, and it loads the task 1 into its memory. It completes its task for given time, and then it again load task 2 from the 51st line, then it execute the task 2. If this is the scenario, then you can say that this is preemptive algorithm where highest priority task gives much more priority to execute its work, though lower priority task is running. It can interfere, it can interrupt to that, and it can execute the highest priority task. So this is about the preemption. Now second is non-preemption. Non-preemption, it is reverse one. In non-preemption, what happens? This is task 1, which is the highest priority task, task 2, which is medium priority task, and task 3, which is lower priority task. Now again we are taking the same example. Task 2 is running, it is running, and it is executing all the instruction. It is, there are 100 instruction, out of that it is running 50th instruction, for example, and highest priority task is interrupting on this. Then non-preemption algorithm don't divert the attention from task 2. It remain at the task 2, it complete all the instructions of the task 2, unload the task 2, and then it loads highest priority task. Okay, so this is treated as a non-preemption where interruption is not been entertained by the algorithm. Next is earliest deadline first. This is simply like our previous algorithm, like shortest job first. Earliest deadline first means if tasks are there, T1 task is there, T2 task is there, and T3 task is there. This is, suppose, the earliest deadline task. This is late. This is also late. There is no need to complete this task. This is earliest deadline task. Means in that case, task 1 is going to be loaded into the memory, execute all the instructions related to the task 1, then go into the waiting state whether the task 2 is requesting or task 3 is requesting. Second scenario, if task 2 is running and task 1 is failing its deadline, in that case this deadline is the priority. That's why it halted the task 2, it load the task 1, complete the task 1 in the earliest deadline, and then load task 2 again. So this is earliest deadline algorithm. So these algorithms we have seen with reference to the pattern of execution. They were first come first serve, then shortest job first, round robin, priority based, preemption, non-preemption, and earliest deadline. So this is all about the scheduling algorithms. Now in the next session and the last session, we are going to cover up the objectives of the real-time operating system, that is semaphore and watchdog timer, and we can say that is a deadlock handling.